They went to the Animal House, but the National Lampoon's really go on a senior trip. Everybody, hope y'all are doing well today. This week's Take 2 review is, I don't recall if I don't think this was ever out in theaters. I think it was a direct to video National Lampoon's movie. Though it may have went out in theaters because it does have some, well, I cannot remember. Oh yeah. It does have, at least a couple of moderately big names. Matt Fuhrer, who played Max Headroom, played on a lot of stuff in the 80s, 90s. He played on Eureka in the 2000s. Good character actor. And it's also got Chong in it, and it's got 80 miles from some of the stuff with the state, and I'm trying to think who else. Anyways, it's got some names in it, which for a lot of these National Lampoon's movies after Animal House and the vacation movies, that's a big ask. Most of them had just no-name people, and most of them are just crap. Just, like, a lot of them are just like a whole lot of nudity, which I don't mind nudity, but it's hard to make a movie around that if you're not just making a porn. Some random nudity here and there's fine, but you need to make a compelling story, even if it's a little direct video movie like this one. But I've always enjoyed this movie, and I rewatched it today just to make sure, it wasn't the nostalgia glasses. But it's just about, this high school, and they have a lot of lovable losers. And, Matt Fuhrer's the principal. Long story short, they do some stupid things, and they end up getting picked by this one senator to come to D.C. To, be in Congress in front of the president and stuff. But that guy wants them to come just to show the country, these students are so terrible, we need to, do away with the president's education plan. And the most of the story is just them on their trip from their school to DC, and then them getting to DC, or going around in DC, and they're always randomly having parties and getting drunk, and Chong ends up being their bus driver, and Chong ends up dying of an overdose, and I cannot remember his name, but one of the kids in the hall's also in it, and he's a crazed crosswalk guard that they piss off near the first movie, and he follows them throughout the movie trying to get revenge. And yes, it's dated. It is a period piece, but it is of its period. I was a teenager when this came out, and it is, nothing's ever exactly the same as the world was, but it is quite similar in some ways. But it's a fun little movie. It doesn't. I don't mind old movies that offend, because old movies are old movies. They had the mores and the morals of their time. You have to understand that when you watch old movies. If you don't like that, well, don't watch the movie. But still, the movie should exist. It was created, even if it's a pile of crap. But this is funny and silly and just everything that it is, and it's not too overtly crappy to other people. So it was kind of ahead of its time that way. But yeah, it's a fun little flick, and you can watch it for free. I have it on DVD somewhere. I even have the soundtrack. That's how much I like this movie. Uh, but they have it for free on Tubi right now. So if it sounds interesting, go check it out on Tubi. We'll see y'all next week for probably something from Severn, because I have a backlog like hell of stuff that I need to watch and I'll review. Anyways, we'll see y'all then.